Hi, I'm Mike Tusha, and this is my wife Angie. We'd like to share our story about how Iris helped us with the loss of our daughter, Gracie.
In the spring of 2018, we found out that we were expecting. It was shortly after that, during an ultrasound, that they noticed some concern. After further testing, we found out that our daughter was diagnosed with trisomy 18. We knew that if we were able to deliver, our time would more than likely be very short with her. It was shortly before my scheduled delivery that Sister Kathleen at our church had reached out with Iris and information of Diana and Infants Remembered in Silence. She sent us a packet of resources that not only would support Michael and I, but our own boys, grandparents, additional family, and then just the support and the process of what we would be going through. I sometimes, in overwhelming situations, have a hard time dealing with them, and so I put Michael in charge of the phone calls a lot during this process, as I knew my emotions would probably get the best of me. And I remember when Michael reached out to Diana, and it was later in the evening when she called back one evening, and I could just tell in that phone conversation from afar just the care and the guidance and the concern of support that she put in, and her passion that she puts into Infants Remembered in Silence. Michael, I don't know if you want to share a bit about.
Yeah, she was great. She offered her knowledge on how to support us, how I could support Angie. So maybe some of the emotions and stuff that she'd be going through, and how to help with that whole process, and to encourage us to spend time with our daughter as much as we can, to create a lot of memories, even just like what to kind of bring to the hospital to help create those memories, stuff for the boys to do, and to take lots of pictures, and just to be there for us.
Her encouragement in getting us through that process, as well as it's not always talked about, and just the support and how important that was to hear, because those were some of the ways that we already were feeling that we wanted to do some of those things, and getting that reassurance from her as well before going through this process it's just unbelievable when I think back to our time with her. We delivered our daughter, Gracelyn Louise, on September 27th, 2019, and we were able to have a little bit of time with her. And then shortly after returning home, we met with Diana, and I will never forget that day. Like, I remember not wanting to leave that day, because she embraced what we had brought along for memories, that our boys had certain pictures with a John Deere hat, and we created that same image with our daughter. It was also just her kindness, her attention to detail, and you could just see her passion in helping people in such a dark time, just creating a brighter memory for us. I mean, I think back in the pictures she took, and she told us, we might not be ready to look at these now, but you have them. So you have them when you are ready. And I will never forget that day that she took with us, and just that whole process. Just so thankful for the memories that we do have. And then I just think, because of that support from Iris in general, with our boys who are older, just their connection with that. And I look at even their comfort in talking about her, and creating those memories has just continued with them. And it's amazing. I think the other thing that I love about Iris is that it wasn't just done then when we lost our daughter. There are so many amazing events and services that we can continue to celebrate our daughter. It's really hard knowing that you don't get that additional time with them, but having moments and opportunities where you can still keep a little part of them alive is simply amazing. In October, when we do the Infants Remembered in Silence, that Iris does, the boys get to be a part of that, about a part of that memorial service, which is just simply amazing and beautiful. The turkey trot, we have loved just having those opportunities where we can hold Graceland close to us. And I just am so thankful for what Infants Remembered in Silence and what Iris has done for our family, and not just Michael and I and our boys, but our extended family as well. So Diana, your passion and your team's passion for what you're doing is simply amazing. And we are so thankful for you and what you have shared with our family.
It's definitely helped us out and got us through a lot.
We thank you.
We thank you, definitely.
So reach out if you know of somebody that is in need and you can connect them with Iris. It's simply amazing, just the support that is found in your organization.